So over the weekend, Elon Musk caused a lot of ruckus as he put temporary limits on the number of posts that a user can read. It started off with 600 posts for an unverified person like myself, 6,000 for verified. And then over getting backlash, he bumped it up to 800 and 8,000, and then ended up at 1,000 and 10,000 for verified users. Some people say 600, 1,000 tweets. That's a lot of tweets. Yeah, it's a lot of tweets for sure. And we shouldn't be on there that much, but when it's connected to something that you make money off of, that's how it goes. When you got to stay updated, and CNN is providing the news that you get on Twitter, so you might have to be on Twitter back and forth trying to figure this, that, and the other, what's going on with whatever you are discussing or whatever you are putting together or gathering information for, and then in that process, you can go through a lot of tweets like water, But then you're creating kind of controversy in being that any Joe Smo can pay to get a blue check mark, whereas people like LeBron James or something like that are like, yo, I spent my life working for you to want me to have this check mark, for the check mark to mean something. Now you've got Joe Schmoes that can kind of pay and blue check their names and make it sound similar to LeBron's name. Now people thinking this random account is LeBron's account. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just an example of some of the confusion. I'm not saying specifically LeBron, but some of the confusion that's happened with these check marks. And I think it's more so pushing people away than making people stay. And like he tried to pass it off to be like for people's health and, to lower screen time, help people get outside. Like, you trying to get some of that $44 billion that you spent back. And I ain't trying to tell Elon Musk how to make no money, but I think you're pushing people away more than you are making them want to stay on your site. Blue Sky is another app that received record high traffic Saturday, as people didn't know what was going on. But if you're going to limit that, what I can see on this app, I'm just going to go to another app. Like, it's too many avenues of people sharing information for you to think that you're going to force a lot of people into paying for it, But hey, it's what he's trying to do to get some of that money back. He even cut like 3/4 of the workforce, stopped doing the free lunches they was giving out at the job or whatever. A lot of things is being cut to try to make some money, which is understandable. But sometimes when that cut affects the product and it ends up in the consumer's lap and the app becomes less useful than it once was, I think it hurts the brand, which the brand isn't doing well for me in my eyes. I don't use it that much because it just doesn't compare to like an Instagram or something like that, just for me. But even Facebook, to me, which is definitely not as popular with the younger generation. Of course, I'm not as young, but I'm just saying that, you would think Twitter could overshadow Facebook, but for some people it does. But for me, for a lot of people, it doesn't seem to be as useful as the other platforms. It seems like Twitter is more useful if you're a celebrity, but if you're like the average person, it's not fun at all. You know what I'm saying? Which it makes me wonder how this blue check thing, how watering down the blue check is going to be, because who is it going to benefit? Is it going to benefit the average people, or is it just going to make it less useful for celebrities? And I think a lot of social media apps and things like that are going the other way, and just like I say, Blue Sky was one that experienced record high, and then Meta is going to, as I'm speaking of Facebook, Meta is creating a rival to Twitter called Threads. So I think out of Elon Musk trying to do these things, he is forcing more competition to jump up, and it's causing problems. I mean, I understand some of the stuff that he's dealing with. Like, I guess some of it is I think he was trying to fight like AI. Musk has pushed back on what he calls misuse of Twitter data to train popular artificial intelligence systems like ChatGPT. They scour realms of information online to generate human-like text, photos, videos, and other content. And I guess in the AI ChatGPT things, doing that is costing him money. So he's trying to limit some of that. And I get it. But at the expense of the user receiving a bad product, it gets a bit overwhelming. I think it's a bit much to try to force people into paying for a product, like the ads. The ads on some of these platforms, I'm not going to speak on, not going to specifically say because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But look, the ads on some of these platforms are just unbelievable. It's too much, man. I get it. Y'all are trying to make it so irritating, which you have, that you force people to pay monthly subscriptions or however so you want to have them subscribe or whatever, to pay to make a more user-friendly time that they have on the platform. But I think I get it. I get it. But I think it was a lot of money being made before when it weren't as many ads in your face in so many places. You know, of course, everything is ad revenue. Every little thing can be. If you look on a NBA court, you know, everything is being monetized. You got every little pieces on their jersey. You got stuff on people's shoes. You got, you know, stuff flashing on the courts. You got this, and the other. You know, banners in here. It's everything. Every small thing becomes a piece of advertising space that can be monetized, and I get that. But I just want to say that it gets to a point to where for the consumer, it starts to be too much. It starts to be too much in your face, too much ads, too much this, that, and other. And I think what Elon Musk is doing with this too is he's going to run away ad companies who definitely was paying to have their product be in people's face on there. Because now if you got less viewership, then if I'm a company, why would I want to pay you top dollar to place my product there when you keep making people leave? You see what I'm saying? See, it's different when you start off as a paid service where people know I got to pay to subscribe to this. It's kind of right there. You know what you're getting into. But when you hit people with the free ski for so long, and I think they figured out great ways to make money keeping it free for the consumer, then I think in doing that, when you change the motto or change the business plan to where now you're trying to force everybody to kind of jump on a train and pay to be on here, I think then it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I think there's a lot of people who are just going to probably suffer now for a little while until a new platform comes out. And I think plenty of platforms are going to step in or be created or, you know, be turned up because one is trying to force you to buy it now. And so if you're trying to force people to buy it, then you're just going to force the people who look at this like, why would I pay for that? I could do it for free. You know, it just doesn't make sense. Some things you will pay for and you don't mind paying for, but it's like when you've been getting it for free for so long, it's like, why would I? No, I'll just go over here. Especially when there's like gonna be 5 new platforms that are gonna be created because of the gap, the now drop off in platforms who don't allow people to use it for free. Because I'm telling you, it's more people in the world that are broke and struggling than it is rich people. And so all those broke people have taken to your platforms and they've been the support system for it. So now you want to make all these people who they're not on here making money on Twitter and Facebook, you know what I'm saying? The majority of them, they're just on there enjoying interacting with people. As much as we shouldn't be interacting that much, that's what they're doing. But to now force people to have to pay to be on it, I think they'll probably just find a different avenue to use. So if that's the road you're going down, yeah, you might gain your money back quick enough, but I think in the end, you're just probably going to drive more people away from using it to using different platforms. You know what I'm saying? When you make one platform more difficult, other ones pop up and take advantage of the things that you don't allow them to do on one platform. You know, when you censor one platform, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, then other ones pop up like, hey, you can say whatever you want over here. It's all love. We get it in. You know, so got to look at both sides of it. And like I say, I ain't trying to tell y'all to make money, but people is irritated with Twitter right now. This is your boy P Camp. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.